Umaatras na sila! Mabuhay ang Pilipinas!
Hello everyone, I'm Johnny, and today we're looking at General Luna, a Filipino war movie covering the often cinematically overlooked Philippine-American War. The movie has a lot to offer for anyone wanting to learn about the colonial history of the Philippines. It also has a pretty decent production value for a homegrown war movie with a budget under $1.5 million. The movie covers the Philippine-American War based on events surrounding General Antonio Luna's involvement. General Luna was a pharmacist and chemist educated in Europe, where he also studied military strategy after becoming more involved with the Filipino independence movement. In September of 1898, before the Philippine-American War, Luna was appointed Chief of War Operations. He established a military academy in the Philippines and gained a reputation fighting the Americans as an excellent tactician. The American-Philippine War began February of 1899, lasting until July of 1902. It was an American victory, with the Philippines becoming an unincorporated territory of the United States. America annexed the Philippines under the Treaty of Paris at the conclusion of the Spanish-American War in 1898. The Filipino struggle for independence began against the Spanish with the Philippine Revolution in 1896. The Americans hoped Filipinos would cease their struggle for independence on them gaining the territory, but the struggle would continue against American rule as it had against the Spanish. The Americans did have some genuine intent to liberate the Filipinos from Spain and establish a protectorate with a level of autonomy. Some Filipinos in the Philippine Republic wanted to welcome the Americans as friends. Filipino business leaders and politicians recognized a political solution could be beneficial to the nation and might be reached, while others felt they fought too long and too hard against the Spanish, only to be bartered to the Americans with no say in the matter. The war began with the Battle of Manila, and in the end, at least 200,000 Filipino civilians would die, mostly of famine-related diseases. War crimes were common, Filipino guerrilla tactics were brutal, and the U.S. carried out reprisals on civilians, including using scorched earth tactics. The war caused significant political backlash in America, as it went against the founding principles of the United States. America was a nation founded by breaking free from imperialism, and now it was acting as a brutal imperial power. General Luna was one of the great Filipino heroes of the war. He was intelligent, brave, and outspoken. He was also known for strictness, and armed with a bad temper, he could push his men too far. Luna was a sharpshooter, and he organized some of the best guerrilla soldiers. He was skilled at training men and tactics. He organized impressive defensive lines and strongholds. The movie from Luna's perspective is a great introduction to the war. The acting from the Filipino cast is good. As with many low-budget films shown in Asia, don't expect much from the non-native actors. The film is overall easy to follow and stays fairly true to history. It further does very well introducing the general setting and themes of the war. Unity was one major theme covered well in the movie. Uniting Filipinos to fight the Americans was extremely challenging. The Philippines is inhabited by more than 182 ethno-linguistic groups and is comprised of over 7,500 islands. 300 years of Spanish colonialism also created religious and economic divides. General Luna was plagued by constant infighting from top to bottom. Luna required great skill and discipline to unite as many Filipinos as possible, but in the end, it resulted in his death. On June 5, 1899, Luna was killed at the age of 32 by Filipino soldiers who viewed him as a tyrant. He received more than 30 stab and gunshot wounds. As a caution, this is graphically shown in the film. Alright, I'm Johnny. Thanks for watching. Do check out General Luna. It's a good introduction to the Philippine-American War and their heroes. In terms of budget, the film is overall a solid production and a win for the Filipino film industry. Lastly, if you are American, this is also part of your history and worth understanding. Take care and have a nice rest of your day.